So yes, we are back. A little bit of delivery talk. Sorry again for being a bit quiet on here. I appreciate all the comments on my last video saying, you know, don't worry, you know, business comes first, blah blah blah. And I'm glad everyone realises that. I will try and put as many videos out as possible. It's just time editing, it really is. I can see why people have editors. We're off out deliveries today, about 15 bags to deliver, so half decent day. We did 12 yesterday, and we've got another 15 or 16 to do tomorrow. This week's fully booked, and we're just starting to book in for next week now. I really like it when there's a week's lead time, because you can really bunch them up into the right areas. So it works out a little bit better for fuel and time delivering. We are on the run up to Christmas now. I did do a post or an email, not campaign, but an email out to all my customers on the beginning of December saying order now to beat the rush. There was no necessarily incentive, there wasn't any deals to be done. It was around Black Friday, but there wasn't any deals. I'm not one to take any money off my logs. I like my product. It's a premium product. There's no need to put on a sale. They sell themselves. It was just a gentle reminder of our dates that we are off during Christmas period, and just saying order sooner rather than later, and orders after the 16th of December, we cannot guarantee delivery before Christmas. So it's just giving everyone that little just reminder in the email box. Oh yes, better order some firewood, and that did really well. We had a nice influx at the beginning of December, and fingers crossed that's just reduced how many people are going to be ordering on the week before Christmas, because that is typically what happens. I'm already getting people coming in, and we can't currently actually do any more kiln dry before Christmas. And it clearly states that on the website, and people are still ringing up saying, oh, can I have a delivery on the 21st or 22nd or whatever it be. It's not a case of the delivery, it's the case of the kiln. So in hindsight, yeah, I wish we had a big kiln, or I wish we did more kiln dried and had it in stock, but it's been a busy beginning, well, first half of the season. So I said, season's available, it's all under 20% ready to burn, have that, or you'll have to wait till the 30th. So people are just making that decision now. I think a lot of people are so used to this whole next day Amazon stuff like that, but it's impossible when you're having the influx of orders like we are. You cannot do next day delivery or even the day after. It's not a case of necessarily having the stuff dry, bagged, etc. There's only so many orders I can deliver in a day, and I think personally, if you can do next day delivery, you've either haven't got many orders, or you've got an extreme amount of delivery drivers going out. 99% of my customers are absolutely fine with 1, maybe 2 weeks. They understand it's a local business, it's a small business. You know, they're not buying from a big branch like Amazon or one of these people that send that out on pallets with a courier. So yeah, it's actually new customers that are asking if they can have it before Christmas, because they wouldn't have got the email. But hey ho, once they've placed the order, they'll be on the email list. So I hope you guys are enjoying the content. As I say, me and Woody are out on deliveries. I'll get snippets here and there if I can, but as you guys know, I don't like filming people's houses. It's not my place to do so. and I'm sure you guys will be exactly the same if someone was delivering logs at yours. So if I can find a frame where it doesn't show anything or whatever, great, I'll do that. Good morning, guys. It is Monday the 23rd of December. Only a couple of days until Christmas. We are actually just heading off this morning. I got in, filled the burner up on the kiln because a batch is due to come out tomorrow, and then it will be going off over Christmas Day, and then I'm hopefully going to come back in and get it going again, because it's quite a good time to try and get ahead. I've got a handful of deliveries to do this afternoon, and I've got a handful of deliveries to do tomorrow. But that being said, we're all up to date pretty much. There is a few to do that have been pre-booked for the new year, which is nice. But yeah, we're pretty much up to date, which is really nice, because last year it was manic. We had about a 3-week lead time over Christmas last year, so we're in a completely different situation, which is just fantastic. Learning from our mistakes and just trying to adapt and overcome pretty much. It's not because sales have been down, because sales are actually up from last year. on the domestic side of things. So yeah, it's been good. We're in a good place with cash flow, lots of timber. We've never had so much timber in the yard before, so that's really nice. I'll have a look back at the tickets, but I'm pretty sure in total now we're up to about 600 tonnes. Everything in the yard, including all the oversized, the softwood, everything. So that's a pretty nice place to be. As I say, we've never had that much timber on our yard, so we've got plenty to fill up the second depot as soon as that starts to get a bit more empty. We've only got about 150 bags left in that store, I think. I need to do another stock take, but I'm pretty sure we've only got about another 150 bags. I'm going to try and start emptying one corner now, and then we can then start filling up that corner and still be using the other side of dry stuff. And then obviously once that is empty, we can fill in that hole and then work our way back out again. We are going to be putting green towards the back, but we'll likely start processing that in February, which is again completely different to last year. So we're in a good position, guys. I'm loving it. But this morning, like I said, popped in, filled up the burner on the kiln, and I also grabbed the gas bottle off of the welder. I've got a few bits to do over the Christmas break when we're not really going to be processing or delivering. One of the fingers on the finger cleaner on the Firewood factory Elevator Pro has snapped off, so I will be. So I've got to clean that up, weld that up, try and figure out a way of strengthening that slightly. I do believe that the other one, there's another one with a bit of a crack in, so I've got to weld that up as well. But we're out of gas, so we can't weld without gas. But the main reason why we're going out this morning, sorry guys, I am waffling on. The main reason why we're going out this morning is we're going down to look at a handful of forklifts. One of which is an X-Demo, which I'm pretty sure I'm going to buy, but I'm going to look at a diesel. I'm going to look at an electric. The X-Demo is an electric. I've got a few things to kind of work out. So battery technology's obviously come on quite a long way. You've got lithium ion, which I do believe requires no maintenance at all, and you can, let's say you're running low on juice and you've still got a bit longer of the day, you can whack it on charge for half an hour and then, you know, use it for the rest of the day. It might put it up a couple of %, which is great. But lead acid, they say you have to run it pretty much down to, say, 15% is the recommended percentage, and then you have to leave it on charge until 100%. You can't put it off at like 50% or 40% just to quickly do something, because the first kind of half of its charging is actually getting all the liquids mixed up before it starts to charge as such, apparently. So, and also you have to top up the distilled water. He said you got to check it every week, which is fine. We can check it every week, but if it need, you know, he said sometimes it needs a top up every week, and I was thinking, blimey, that's quite a bit of maintenance, really. I thought it was going to be next to no maintenance on an electric truck. Obviously, grease points, yes, fine, but filling up the batteries every week or every other week is, yeah. So I'm going to have a proper look round them. The speed, how quiet they are, really talk to her about the maintenance, what needs to be done. But like I said, there's a lead acid, there's a lithium ion, and also there's a diesel. I'm kind of steering away from the diesel because we are stop-starting our forklifts all the time. a diesel would never really get up to temperature, which isn't great for a diesel. And we're always going to be on the starter. It's a bit like that, a gas forklift. I'm quite one to just turn it off and not waste gas or waste diesel. Yeah, if it's going to be 20-30 seconds, fine. But if you're going to let it sit there for a minute or two, just turn it off. You know, the hour clock keeps going round and the diesel keeps getting burnt. The gas is more important because it's a bit of a pain to go and get gas. So yeah, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I may have already bought one by the time this video has come to an end, but we shall see. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm steering towards the lithium ion. No maintenance, so no distilled water. It's a sealed unit. You can charge it up kind of as and when, but likelihood is we will run it down to 10-15% and then charge it all the way up, which is fine. But on the odd time, you might want to just stick a little bit in it. So yeah, I'll have a proper talk with them. But we've got about 43 minutes left before we get there. Sun is just coming up. Actually left a tiny bit later than I had hoped to this morning, but hey ho. But like I said, when we get back, we've got, I believe, 13 bags to deliver. Luckily, they're quite local. There we are. Mexmast. Well guys, successful trip. It took a little bit longer than I thought. It's just coming up to 11:15. Got to get back, get on with deliveries, but we've gone ahead and signed an agreement for one. Just got to get the finance sorted out, which won't be a problem. Fingers crossed anyway. Yeah, lovely truck. I didn't actually see the one I'm buying because it was out on short-term hire, and as it's coming back today, I would have maybe stuck around and seen it, but I did test drive one that is brand new of the same size and make. The one I have bought or buying has only got 325 hours on it, so it's not going to be much different off new. So yeah, very happy. It is an electric truck, 2.5 ton Doosan. They're really compact for a 2.5 ton, so we're actually going up slightly in size. The Lindy is a 2 ton, so it will take a little bit more. I did test drive a 1.8 ton, but I thought with the rotator on, it might have just been a little bit too small. So yeah, we've gone for the 2.5. Very happy with it. It's extremely quick. Also worked out a deal at the end there where we've got a little roof to go on it. It's only plastic, but it will keep the rain off if we're doing any forklifting outside. What else? Yeah, 325 hours. It might have a couple more on it now. It's been on a short-term hire, but not too much. Battery's still under warranty. It will come with 3 months warranty as it's a used machine. But yeah, overall very impressed. I can't believe how quick they are, and it's also got a lot tighter turning circle, I would say, than the Lindy. And as I say, it's a 2 ton, but because the Lindy is gas and engines really don't weigh very much compared to batteries, they can actually get a more compact machine in electric rather than gas, or diesel, because you then got to put that counterbalance weight on the back end. So yeah, overall very happy, and that will arrive potentially kind of third or fourth week of January. Just got to sort out that finance and get that all signed off, and as I say, that will arrive first week of 2025, first month of 2025. So that's exciting. New bit of kit for the year, and yeah, it's going to be a lovely addition to the woodyard. We will keep hold of the Lindy as a backup machine / second machine. So guys, that's going to be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I did ask for some input on a previous bit of content that I had filmed, but I never ended up putting it in a video. So yeah, I wish I got some input from some of you guys that run forklifts and stuff. But since this has been filmed, the forklift has actually turned up, and it will be featuring on the next video. I'm very happy with it, and the battery is actually lasting longer than I thought. Very similar to a bottle of gas. So yeah, very happy. Really nice addition to the woodyard, as I say. Sorry again for being so short on videos over the past 2 months, but it's been crazy busy. I know I addressed this in the short I released a couple of days ago, but it's been the biggest December and biggest January we've ever had. So it's just a case of trying to keep up with orders and making sure the business runs as smoothly as possible. In turn, the YouTube has gone on a bit of a back burner. But yeah, thank you for sticking with it. Really looking forward to seeing your comments in the comment section. I'll read every single comment. I may not reply to every single one of them, but I do read them all. So make sure you hit the comment section. If you did like today's video, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. I am going to try and pull out some more regular content. I don't know when I'm going to release a video. I'm not going to try and say I'm going to do it every Tuesday and Friday again, or even every Friday. So the best thing I can suggest is hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and you'll get notified when I do release a video. So yeah, thank you for sticking with me, and I'll be back again soon. Cheers.